If you are running meta ads for your e-com brand and you're struggling to scale profitably, this video is for you. In the last 30 days, we have spent almost $40,000 across 6 campaigns for one of our clients. And today I'm breaking down exactly what worked, what didn't work, and how to use this information to improve your own ad account. So if you're interested, let's hop in. Okay, so let's start with the numbers. 943 purchases at an average ROAS of 3.56x with a blended cost per purchase of $40.08. One campaign delivered 251 purchases in 30 days at a 3.83x ROAS with just over $9,000 in spend. And the hack? This campaign was completely broad open targeting across the board. Another campaign, smaller, 87 purchases, 5.2x ROAS. Now here's where things start to get interesting. I'm gonna get into the ad account to break this down for you guys, but it's pretty crazy. When we break things down at the ad set level, most of the complete winners within the ad set level came from broad targeting. Interesting. But the key was very specific creative iterations. Our top ad set delivered at a $37 cost per purchase with $35,000 in revenue and 251 purchases. But here's where things really start to stand out. So let's get into the ad account and let me show you how we were able to pull this off, the very specific system that I keep preaching to everybody, because these ad accounts, it truly works. And hopefully you can get some insights into how to structure your ad account for better performance. All right, so we are in this ad account. As you guys can see, if I move my head, last 30 days, March 11th through April 9th, which was yesterday, right in time for tariffs. This is a great time to be in e-commerce. So you can see $37,000 spent, $134,000 generated, 3.56, $40 cost per purchase. Now, we structure things in a very specific manner. Testing, ABO, bid caps, and highest volume. A lot of people don't agree with that, but as you can see, our test campaigns, if I get rid of all of these, are the only ones that are delivering low efficiency. Test and test. And low efficiency is still better than most people's ad accounts and what they look like. So if we just open these up, these are two different, and we were running, how many tests did we run in the last 30 days? We ran 6 different tests. And within that, you can see there are some clear winners. Down here, winner. Down here, winner. This one up here kind of flopped. But even with the flop, we still had one ad that was delivering at a 2.88. It just didn't sustain or ever get the scale behind it that we're looking for. And then from here, you can see we had some flops down here, and then we found one winner. And so the key to this, and I'm beating a dead horse, but if you're new to my channel, welcome. I have fun with Facebook ads. I try to teach you guys as much as possible. If you're testing with intention, you know what happens in terms of a positive and negative outcome. You clearly are able to define winners versus losers. You can see it right here. Well, there's one winner within 5 ads that we launched. So it's not terrible. It's 20% win rate, which is on average what Meta provides, is 20% of your ads will win. So you might be saying, well, that's just one creative test. That's one fluke. Like, here's another one. You know, we ran 3. We actually kind of had 2 winners, but we're still not getting the volume. We just launched those 5 days ago. Now, here's where things start to get interesting, is we have our cost control campaigns. And if you guys follow me, you know I'm a fan. And we have our super low volume-based bid cap campaigns. You can see one of them started to kind of teeter out. Looks like our bids were set a little bit too high on this one. But we were still delivering a 4.6, a 9.44, and a 5.89 with kind of volume, right? We're talking about a total of 87 purchases within these. So we can probably crank this if we wanted to. The tariffs, we're kind of holding the line. And so understanding the account in Meta, your testing is always going to be a lower performing target. It has to be, because you're testing. You don't know the winners yet. From there, once you move these into these scale campaigns, you have all of these running in a broad, super large audience, and you're testing so many creatives. So we have 251 purchases. And if you can see, our winners are winning across the board with all of these assets that are delivering phenomenal results because we found the winners. And that's how you guys have to focus in terms of your creative. All these people right now are saying run creative, 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 creative. And we look at Loop earplugs and Ridge wallets and all these different brands, and they're running thousands of ads, but these guys are intentional. They know who they're speaking to. The structure of the ad account is still so key, so that you can quickly go in and you can look and you can say, this one ad is a winner. The rest are not. Let's move this into another campaign to get better performance. And so overall, the setup, the structure is easy. It's you want to make your life as easy as possible. Especially if you're a brand owner and you're doing all these other things and you're worried about tariffs and you're worried about shipping costs and all of these things, you want to make media buying as easy as possible. 25% of it, 30% of it should be media buying, 70% of it should be creative strategy. And how can I be so intentional with my creative that I know who my customer is, I know their pain points, and I'm able to create content and ads that speaks to them. Now, we have amazing tools these days. So we have ChatGPT or Claude. We have Perplexity to do the market research. There are so many different ways to ensure that you are speaking to the correct audience, that you have no excuse anymore as to why you cannot create ads that convert at this level, because this is the key to scale. So creative drives scale. There's no question about it. Creative volume drives scale. We just got 89 new ads to put into this ad account. Broad targeting is still winning. Now, one thing that we have been testing a lot of within our test campaigns is still within an ABO, testing the same creative in 2 ad sets across a stacked audience or a lookalike audience or a broad audience. So in theory, the same 4 to 5 creatives that you're putting in one ad set, duplicate that out and put a stacked interest audience in there to see if you can get better results. That's still important, and you can still do that, having the flexibility, but you still have a control, which is the creative, and the variable, which is the audience. You're testing against these things to figure out what performs best. And then lastly, my favorite thing ever, bid caps. Watch this video to learn how I structure them. Run those, but only if you're getting enough purchase signals coming through the Meta pixel in your ad account. If you're looking for help, click the link down below, book a call with my team, help you scale, at least restructure, perform an audit, look at what's going on in your ad account. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below, ask away. I'm always here to help. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one.